Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires of Twisted and Twilight and part 7 of my Dryker campaign. We are from this point on, because this should come out just before the release of the DLC. You lucky devil's going to get your little sticky paws on it. And so we're going back to one Total War Warhammer video a day, because while I could do two, it was slowly driving me insane. So we're going down to one. And I kind of had the choice, right? I had the choice. Do I want to play? So I'm going to do alternating. So today is Dryker, tomorrow's going to be Throt, Dryker, Throt, Dryker, Throt, right? Fine. Now, you might be thinking, well, why are you playing Dryker then? And I had the choice, right? I'd released two videos yesterday. So today, I was like, well, I could do either. Because whichever one I do today, I'll do the other one tomorrow. So I get my choice. Which one do I want to play now? And it might surprise you to say, I wanted to play Dryker. And you might be thinking, yeah, but the Flesh Lab. Yeah, I know. The Flesh Lab is great. Don't get me wrong. It's one of the best mechanics I've ever done. However, I think the Wood Elf campaign mechanics are just more interesting. Sue me. You might think otherwise, but fuck it. That's what I'm doing. So we've got Okie Doke. I meant to do some renames. I forgot. Tough shit, because I've already had to redo this start 3 times because I've fucked up the number. So, so I'll do that next time. Good. Right, we've got the Overgrown Temple of Erith. Good. That's fine. We've got, what's the garrison like here then? Beefy. Very beefy. Not much range, but very beefy. So that's good. Garrison here is, again, pretty beefy. The forest is healing. We are the virus. So let's now we've pieced out with Mindheim, which means we can go and do Dryker's quest battle, which is what we're going to do over there. Over here, Okie Doke, who is of course the friendliest of folk, it's Okie Doke, is just chilling while he tries to make friends with Morathi. All he'd have to do is show her that he can do the whippy tendril thing, and she'd probably be all over him like a freaking rash. Probably give him a rash as well. Hello. Hello, Wolfram. What's going on, buddy? You want a military alliance? Who are you at war with? People I don't like, so sure. Sure, because that's going to make the people that like you like me, and that will be good. Hello. You want a peace treaty? Elves have suffered for your vanity? Fuck you. Stuff that right up your ass. Okay, Clan Scribe, I've done a... Wow, really? You know what? I don't think I've ever seen a Skaven clan confederate another one. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that happen. Interesting. Okay, where's this Imperial convoy? They are down there. Now, we are probably going to want to heal up first, aren't we? So I'm going to head over here. So that will heal us up, and then we can move on. You're not a huge fan of us, mostly because we did a lot of killing you. But you're going to have to suck it up. Also, we've got military access with you, so suck a dick. I can traipse all over your daisies, and you can do fuck all about it. Right, could get the Arbiter's Perch. Not super interested in that, though, at the moment. We could... Wait, where's... Oh, there's Macapaka. Look, there's an elf. Stab. Critic. Oh, Macapaka. He tooted instead of washed her face, and this is what happens. Never mind. I mean, the thing is that should still please Morathi regardless of whether it actually succeeded or not. I think.
Do not presume my patience, but speak.
Oh.
No.
Oh, but it's yellow. That suggests that maybe.
Unlikely.
Is it, though? Come on, Morathi, give me a fucking alliance, you bitch.
I think not.
Give me a fucking non-aggression pact, you absolute cow. I'll give you everything.
I shall not.
God damn it. Fucking Morathi, man. I don't know. Okie doke. You can have ever-reaching tendrils. That may help with Morathi. Hello, Emil. Non-aggression pact. I'll take it. Have you taken Bretonia? I like it when weird shit happens. It's always fun. It's fun when weird things happen. Negative growth at Griffin Woods are kind of annoying, but not the end of the world. Well, oh, that's the wild target, isn't it? Why is Clan Scryer just sitting there and not doing anything? Weird. Okay, never mind. Not a major problem. Right, where is this? Is that the... That's the convoy. There's the convoy. Bertie Billings. Philip's brother, no doubt. Okay, it's fine. We can kill him. It's not a very big force, to be honest. I thought that'd be harder. But no, that's going to be absolutely slaughter, and then we can get the next part of the quest. Let's get... Oh, do I want to get the Azrai Armory, or do I want to save my growth? If we wait one more turn, we can get more growth. So let's do that. Okay, it seems like the Imperial convoy, despite the little confederation going on there as well. Skullcrag. Who the fuck are they? Don't know. Right, we've got Adioth, Bringer of Fire. That's good. But more importantly, we want Atharti, Lady of Desire. Those who give themselves over to the pursuit of pleasure would do well to court the favour of Atharti. It's going to increase our Dark Elves diplomacy. So that's nice. We can also get Sithar. That's also going to give us. So basically, I think we can win over Morathi with tech, with any luck anyway. Right, Iggle Piggle, Iggly Piggly. You're going to get Earthing, and then we're going to kill the. No, wait. All of you, not just Iggle Piggle. Everyone gets stuck in. There we go. Now, I believe that this army is wandering around from the start of the game, so I wonder if, even though we didn't... If we'd just taken Middenheim and lost the quest, if we'd killed this army, would that have still completed the quest? Not 100% sure. Don't know. More research needed. There's an Amber Wizard in this mess over here, and he's now regretting his life choices because he's now being mobbed by a Rouge Squadron, and I think I'm going to call them the Flying Chicken Thighs or something. I'll have to check. Renames are hard. In comes Dryka and all of her Dryads. I love the little vines that she throws up. They're pretty good. See Tommy Bootun just not stopping. He just doesn't give a shit. He's just traipsing through and then using tentacles to probe them with. I mean, that's his thing. That's his prerogative. I don't want to... I'm not going to manage him to death. I'm very much a macro manager, right? How he does his duties entirely up to him. If he's going to probe people with tentacles, as long as it gets the job done, you won't hear me complain. I mean, I'll be disturbed, but I won't complain. And yeah, the entire enemy army has... This army wasn't very big, to be honest. It's not particularly difficult to kill. I feel like at the point where you're probably going to fight it, it's not really going to be too hard to deal with. But then it's not a proper quest battle, so... I guess we'll see how... Well, we'll have to see what the battle for Coadil is going to be like. Well, that went about how I thought it would. Right, quest issued. Raid Paravon. With the Fang of Taloth heli firm in her burrows. Really? Dryka only requires one final item of power, the potion Sacre. An elixir of great potency can be sprinkled upon other relics to imbue them with the magic that will enable Dryka to break the wayward stone wards around the Wildwood. Circation, the city of Paravon, has been known to her all along, but she is somewhat cautious venturing too close to Athelren until absolutely necessary. When the potion Sacre is in her grasp, it will be time for the Wargrove to march upon Coadil's prison. When that happens, no doubt there will be a fierce opposition from the Azrai. Okay, where's Paravon? Over there. fairly far. Oh, hello.
The Empire.
Look who's back. Back again. Well, not entirely, but it looks like you're sending boys. You're sending the boys. Send the boys in. That's fine, but we'll deal with that. We've gained the Fang of Talroth, though, which is going to cause dampen effect, reducing magic resistance, and gives us the Fang of Talroth effects, and also enables completion of the quest chain to free the imprisoned legendary hero Coadil. So there we go. How exciting! Imperial convoy has been obliterated. Okay, upsy daisy. Let's give you Pan's impenetrable pelts. Now, you used to have the Windstealer sword, so we're going to give you... Do you not have the Fang of Talroth? Hang on. What? Oh, it's a talisman. I thought it was a weapon. I mean, it sounds like it. The Fang of Talroth. Okay, there we go. So we can give that to you. So then you have the Windstealer sword. And yes, I know it causes chaos corruption, but I don't care. And we can then give you the Talisman of Protection, because that's slightly better. Good. Okay. Now, I don't really know what to do about this until we can get Morathi on side.
For time is a luxury.
Why is that now? Our relations have gone up, and yet she's less likely to... Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking Morathi, man. What do you do? You know, what is the answer? What is the answer? Could we...
Be at peace, for that is all I ever want.
We've got military act. Okay, so we should be able to, like... We'll deal with this little problem. He might take Black Pit from us, but then we can go and kill him and take it back. No harm done. Yeah, expected that would happen. He might just sack it. Yeah, he sacked it and then ran away. Coward! How much money did you get? I bet it was nothing. 584. I wouldn't get out of bed in the morning for 584 gold pieces. 10k or nothing. The Brayherds come. Where? Over there. Okay, that could be a concern. Now, because I know he's wandering around out here, I bet that if I scamper over here, like a cheeky little monkey, like the little scamp I am, and repair these bits, I bet he comes back. And then we just pull his face off. Like that film. Face off. Except there was no dryads and that. Which is why I believe it didn't do very well at the box office. That's in my entire reasoning. We do have a little public order problem back here. So what's going to help us with that? This is going to give us another 1. It's also going to give us growth all provinces. Huh. Okay, sure. Sure, we'll do that. Fine. The Sword of Cain has been claimed. Really? By who? By whom? If I can get a non-aggression pact with Morathi, if I can get military access, then I can go and maybe bop some more elves. That will then please Morathi, and then I might be able to get a military alliance with her. Alternatively, I could just go on the rampage and kill her. These are the options I have available to me, but I've spent so long trying to wheedle my way into Morathi's good books. I feel like just tipping that table over right now it doesn't feel right to me, so we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. More growth would be good. This would give growth all provinces, though. Or just a lot of money. I don't really need the casualty replenishment rate, do I? So maybe we just go growth all provinces. Something like that would work. Good. Okay. Let's see if Wulfric wanders back. Get it? What? Don't worry. Enriched Bewitchments. Okay, so Heightened Glamour or Bark Souls. I mean, you know where we're going. It's Empower the Shrieking, obviously. Now, Wulfric didn't come back, but I did see the sneaky little shit wander around down here somewhere. So, can we find him? He might be I think he's down here somewhere, so I reckon we can we can lure him in. Can we get you? Can I get defensive alliance? Okay, is that enough to give me the... It is. Lovely. I now have full forest growth for the lawn forest. Perfect. I'm not really going to have to do anything there anymore. It's basically going to sort itself out. That's good. Let's get the... we got all of that. We got all of that. Could upgrade this. Yes, let's do that. More money, because one day I might like 3 armies. We'll see. Oh, hello.
High Elven Archmage.
So I could kill you. So I can... I don't need to call my allies to help. I can just... I'm a big, giant tree monster. I can do this all by myself. Let's kill some elves. And you killed one elf. You killed them all, really, haven't you? Apart from there seems to be endless numbers of the wankers. Look at them. Look at them all scurrying around. There's our firebark elders. I mean, they're so hot right now. Literally, they are literally on fire. And there's Okie Doke and his crew. Cross the dell and ring the bell. He'll understand, but he'll also kill you. If you're wondering where the name Okie Doke comes from, it's a children's cartoon. No, not cartoon. It's like a stop-motion animation type thing. And he's like a little acorn man. And he runs around with his wildlife friends. And it amuses the shit out of me that I call a terrifying, monstrous tree man Okie Doke as he crushes people to death with his feet. As I have the theme tune sing in my head. Now, it turns out that these sword... Now, I always thought the Sword Masters of Hoeth were a bit of a laugh, but they're actually pretty fucking scary. These guys got 52, 51 and 30 weapon strength. They're actually pretty scary. They've got a lot of armor. They're tearing my wolves apart. My poor boys. Someone call Petter. Anyone. I mean, they're just like my poor boys. They've just torn them to pieces. It's supposed to work the other way. Not this way. Not this way. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Never mind. We are winning. Spearmen slowly succumbing to the sheer weight of numbers. We've still got a little blob of swordmasters here who have scary stats. To be honest, that's pretty worrying. I mean, they've got a lot of armor. Weapon strength is pretty good. They're anti-infantry as well. Unfortunately, here comes reinforcements, the Firebark Druids and more Dryads slamming into the flank. And that's enough to finally break the Swordmasters as they flee off into the distance. Towards more allies who then, seeing their fleeing friends also break and run, only to be hunted down by the vengeful good boys. Tell you what, those Swordmasters of Hoeth, actually pretty scary. Now, what this has done is allowed us to gain access to some of the rest of Ulthuan without having to annoy Morathi. So that should really three. Okay, that's not the worst. Okay, we can build that. That's going to give us some untainted. That's good. Wood. I can't help but feel that would be like setting up a human meat factory. You know, that's basically what we'd be doing there, as tree spirits. That's literally, you know, our own people hacked up into chunks. So, don't think we're going to do that. Anything which is going to reduce corruption, untainted. Now that could be quite useful. So let's do that. Also, that means we can maybe sort of like sack Torfinu, and that will level up Okie Doke, which I think is what we need. So let's go Dark Heart. Let's do that. I mean, we could get some... I'm tempted to maybe get rid of some of the dryads and get some great hawks. I do like the great hawks. Let's hold off for the moment, but I'm mulling that over. Now, public order here is actually not as bad. It's because we have the conquests deficit for taking that settlement, so that's understandable, but hopefully that should then start getting better. Obviously it helps we've got an army in the province. Well, I don't know where Wulfric's wandered off to. Never mind. Ah, Macapaka's back. And Okie Doke is an engineer. Good, I think.
Impossible.
You say impossible. I don't think you know what that means. Now, we are probably going to be fighting things with quite a lot of armour. So I'm thinking... Oh, we do have the armour piercing. Okay, that's good. You're the armour piercing. You are the extra defence, but that makes sense because you're big tanky boys. That's what you do. And... Okay, the forest health is now increasing 6 a turn in this province, which is fantastic. I'm tempted to leave it, but... Obviously, Wulfric's wandering around. Can you join my war against Wulfric? No? Really? You're going to be that guy, are you? Okay. I mean, we could just leave it. We could build extra defences. And then just head for Paravon, because I want Coadel. Then we can do that. We can come back to do the forest ritual, by which point it'll probably be ready to go, and all good. Over here, we now have 1 forest health coming in a turn, which is great. We would need Evershale, Phoenix Gate, or Unicorn Gate though, which we have none of those. We need Morathi to be on side. Unfortunately, are we going to take? We're going to take. Corruption. Oh, Untainted is currently 50% and increasing. Okay, that's actually pretty good. It means we won't take damage. Is there any forests around? Oh, light forest. We could maybe try and get the ambush here. They're probably going to want to retake their... Oh my god, they've got dragons. Is that a problem? It's probably fine. I think it's fine. I think it's right. What is your thing again? Radiance of luminescence increases. Okay, you just buff everyone around you. Cool. I guess do that. And have a sword of anti-heroes. Macapaka. You don't I don't think we have any. Oh, you can have armor. Oh, we can have a helmet discord. Yes, have that. Have you got glittering scales? Do I want glittering scales? That reduces melee attack. It's not the worst thing to have, I guess.
Even the Lawmaster could not.
What they got? 53, 57. I mean, it's a lot of... Could I... Right. Could I get hawks? Would they... They would not be particularly effective against a dragon, would they? No, I think they get torn to shreds by a dragon fighting in the air, unfortunately. That's just... Okay, well... Okay, we've got the ambush. It's a lot of Swordmasters of Hoeth. They were quite scary last time. I'm sure this will be fine, especially because they've got dragons. They've spotted our attack coming across the valley. But what they haven't spotted is the rest of our forces, who are sneaky hiding in the forest over there. So we're going to get their attention with our tanky units, the Treekin, and our tree men, who are going to try and deal with these dragons. The plan being we're just going to, like, pummel them. So there's Okie Doke, and Okie Doke and his crew are just going to surround this dragon and kick the shit out of it. Meanwhile, Our good boys have tore out of the forest straight into these archers and are doing what the good boys do best, which is eating things alive. And then our dryads swarming out of the trees into the rear of these Swordmasters of Hoeth, who we now have a healthy respect for. So they're now surrounded, which is good, but we still need to kill them. Now there is a big blob. A big old blob of Swordmasters. And so we're going to get Makapaka in here to use the best spell in the game, of course, to fucking rip through them. Now, it turns out that I've bugged Amber Spear again. So Amber Spear got 100 kills with that one. That's not bad. And it's now bugged, so we can just keep casting it. No, I don't know why. I don't know what I've done or how. I mean, that's my normal excuse for everything, to be honest. How I bumble my way through life is probably one of life's great mysteries. Never mind. Our good boys are going to hunt down any last straggling archers there, while Makapaka just is going to start pounding these Swordmasters with Amber Spear, because it seems like a good idea. There's just a lot of them. They're penned in and in a nice big line. Splat. Nice. 159 kills. Jeez, that was pretty... 208 kills. 246 kills. It's just a really good spell. And I know some people are kind of like, but is it a good spell? And I mean, legitimately, to start off with, no. Right? A lot of people seem confused. I genuinely didn't think it... Right, I used to play Shadow of the Horned Rat. Shadow of the Horned Rat was a very, very old game. And it was a Warhammer game. And you had an Amber Wizard in it, and he joined you fairly early on, and he had the spell Amber Spear. And Amber Spear was a very good spell in that game, because you could cast the shit out of it, and it would kill pretty much everything. It was very, very easy to spam, and that game was so fucking unbalanced, because one of the easiest things to do in the game was spam spells. And spamming Amber Spear was very, very legitimately useful. In this game, Amber Spear, not so good. However, I have come to actually fucking love it, because if you cast it in the right place... it can do devastating amounts of damage. As I think Makapaka single-handedly broke that blob of Swordmasters. And this last dragon is just getting pulled down. Down he goes. Bosh. I don't know who killed him. I think it might have been the giant wolves. Unfortunately, the Makapaka... not Makapaka, sorry. Okie Doke and all of his buddies did the hard work. But I think the wolves probably got the kill. So, last hit matters. And now to make sure that none of these Swordmasters of Hoeth ever get home. Best spell in the game. Definitely the toughest fights we've had so far, but not only defeated them, but absolutely crushed it. Okie Doke and Makapaka leveling up. Okay, Makapaka's got a young stag. Good. We've got more diplomacy with Dark Elves, and hopefully the stuff we're doing should cheer up Morathi. Military actions against Safri. Yes. Good. Good. Also, we healed up. Okie Doke can get... let's get Inspiring Presence, because I really would like to get the Piercing Thorns. I think our Dryads need their buffs. And how could we get anything but more Amber Spear? Should have got replenished troops. Didn't. Amber Spear. Just what happened. And you're dead. And we can then sack Torfinu. Just auto-resolve that one, and we'll just give it a little sack, because we might want to come back, you know, maybe for little visits in a couple of turns to help Okie Doke level up some more. Let's get those Piercing Thorns. That's going to help our Dryads. And Makapaka can get replenished troops. probably also want to give you Predator's Instinct. But Replenish Troops is going to be quite nice all the same. And we have actually got a little bit of extra forest health there. It's going to go up very, very slowly, but it will get there eventually. Lulorn Forest, though, is 5 a turn. That is fantastic. And we can actually bring Dryker ever closer to Paravon, where we're going to have to do a little bit of sacking. We could also potentially kill some dwarves. There's some dwarves here. Who likes the dwarves? They're only friends with Paravon, and we're going to raid Paravon, so frick it. We might kill some dwarves while we're down here. You know, kill 2 dwarves with 1 stone. Or in this case, a bunch of stones, because we've got the Assaulter Stone. That's where I was going with that joke. I feel like I had to explain it too much. Never mind. That's fine. That's where we're going to have to leave it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.